I mean this with the utmost love and respect from the bottom of my whole entire heart. But when a black woman calls me baby,
hey baby,
there is so much. What kind of magic are you putting in there? Because that shit hits harder than crack.
Hey lovely viewer, welcome back to Comfort for Life. Glad to have you at Comfort for Life Network. Thank you so much for being part of this. For my returning subscribers, I appreciate you. For my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the family. I appreciate you. I appreciate your love and support. Oh my goodness, who doesn't love to be appreciated? And the expression on this girl's face, could this be explaining the black girl magic? Hi. What did you put in there? I'm just thinking, what could she have felt? Let's interact, guys. I will also be rolling some few stitches that I put across so that, guys, we can interact. Thank you so much.
I pray to God that this does not come off as offensive to anybody, because I mean this with the utmost love and respect from the bottom of my whole entire heart. But when a black woman calls me baby,
hey baby,
there is so much. What kind of magic are you putting in there? Because that shit hits harder than crack.
You think it's magic when they call you baby? The compliments out of nowhere. I'm sitting at a red light. I hear a toot. I look over. It's a black lady in a red Volkswagen Bug. And I'm like, oh shit, what did I do? And she just looks at me and she goes, girl, I will never change it. I'm getting it touched up next week, but I'm never changing it. She meant that with her whole heart. It made my whole year. I love her. She's my best friend in my head right now.
Every single time, every encounter in my life that I have had with a black woman where she calls me baby,
hey baby,
I have never felt more loved and supported in my entire life. I feel almost imprinted on. Like, are you my mother? I will go to the ends of the earth for that woman.
I appreciate you,
ride
baby.
or die, because it may have just been a very quick one-time encounter for
That's
her.
okay.
But for me, you don't understand. We're like this. How, call me, beat me if you gotta reach me, because I will do whatever. How can I be of service? Do you need a ride to church?
No, baby.
Let me make reparations for my people, because I love you. And I don't know what it is, but goddamn,
some of us.
There's something so special about it. It's so magic.
I know. We are.
I want to have that effect on people. That is beautiful. And
I know.
I love
baby.
You.
Thank you, baby.
I don't know. I've never felt more safe and secure in my life.
That's okay.
Listen, ain't nothing more comforting than when an older black woman calls you baby. It don't matter what mood I'm in. You got me, grandma. Hey.
I've seen some stitches and comments from other black women who are offended by this woman saying this or weirded out by this girl saying this. Here's my take on it. I live in Southern California. I've lived here my entire life. And growing up so close to Mexico, I've always had a very deep fascination and admiration for Mexican culture. So much so that I started learning Spanish in middle school. Si habla entiendo español. Any way that I can participate in Mexican American culture and even Mexican culture, I am excited to do so. And just like this woman felt that it warmed her heart to hear a black woman call her baby, okay? I mean, I don't know what her accent was, but my family's from New Orleans, so you know the New Orleans baby. It warms my heart too. But her baby is my mija, okay? And an elder Mexican woman calls me mija. Like, why didn't I have a quince when I was 15? I really wanted a quince when I was 15. I will say that. I really wanted I wanted a quinceañera so bad. We're in America, we're growing up in a mixture of different cultures, and it's a beautiful thing if we allow it to be. So, allow it to be.
So it's this amazing thing that older black women do, right? And it's just, y'all are so amazing. Like, you ever have a conversation with an older black woman and they just say a simple word as, hey baby, or thank you baby, or how you doing baby? I don't know what it is, but it warms your spirit. Like, it just makes you feel so much better. You could have a bad day and run into an older black woman, they just say, hey baby, how you doing baby? And when I tell you that, it warms my heart. It's just, y'all are amazing.
And I believe this woman genuinely feels loved when when we call, white people, or call anybody, when black women say baby, it is a loving term of endearment. However, I would love for white women to offer something in the same value. I would love for white women to not constantly be the people who are calling the police on us disproportionately. There have been 41 white women governors, not a single black woman governor. And I bet if white women were willing to vote for a black woman governor, we'd see some. White women hold 4.4% of CEO positions, black women 0.2%. I bet there'd be more if there were white women to support them in that endeavor. White women far outdo us in the wealth gap. And every equal pay day, you hear white women all the time saying, we earn 80% on the dollar, never acknowledging that figure is very specific to white women. When it comes to black women, API women, indigenous women, those numbers are different. They are the loudest voices against affirmative action, despite being equal or even greater beneficiaries of it. Every time, mostly, they choose race over gender. So if you like it when we call you baby, I want to tell you, we would love it if we could call you ally.
Woo! We definitely connect for social. God dang!
Wow, that was a great podcast, but it's something that I want to acknowledge here. I just want to appreciate this girl for coming out to speak about how she felt about being called babe by a black woman. I don't know what she must have felt. Maybe because we are just one. Or maybe you heard your ancestors inside that voice, or maybe what else to say. This is how white allies are made. So it's important for us to appreciate such acknowledgement and to just appreciate. Yeah, it's an effort. It's really something amazing. This is running all over TikTok right now because it's something encouraging. So yeah, let's applaud. Let uplift such. Or maybe this could be the reason. Listen to this white ally.
Look, boys and girls, the only reason there are white people is because black people came here first. And they faded as they moved farther and farther north from the equator. Their melanin faded so that their skin, their hair, and their eyes got lighter. Their brains didn't get smaller, but their skin, their hair, and their eyes got lighter. That's the only reason you children can call yourselves white. And you aren't white. We are all shades of brown.
Benjamin Lay was so committed to ending slavery in the 1700s as a white ally that he lived in a cave and refused to wear clothes made from cotton to disassociate himself from anything connected to slavery. He also kidnapped a slave owner's child before to prove a point about how inhumanely black families who were enslaved were treated when they were torn apart and placed on the auction block. Lastly, he frequently gave dramatic public demonstrations all throughout Philadelphia to prove just how hypocritical slavery was as an institution. For example, one time he went to a public Quaker meeting, stood up in front of everybody, grabbed his Bible and stabbed a hole through it, forcing a blood-like substance to splash on everyone in the crowd. He then looked at the crowd and said, "This is
that
what
was it about this video, guys. You watched this extent. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Kindly leave your thoughts in the comment section. I appreciate your love and support for my content. Goodbye for now. Thank you.